are now listening to Two Urban Guys at the Movies.
Yeah, they need some real brothers critiquing the movie.
Yeah, giving up the real shit.
Right, man. You dig? Real brothers.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Two Urban Guys at the Movies. Episode 25 now. That's good, fam. That's good. That's good. Look,
Kwame, fam.
And I'm your host, Enigma. And then this is like, what's it? What's it's a quarter now, isn't it? Quarter. We're gonna get to 100. Don't.
It's a big
that.
deal.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
it's a big
Do you know what I'm
deal.
saying? I'm a little excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got your hoodie on. I got my hoodie on. We're filming. Everyone can see us. What's up, people?
What's good, people? What's good, people?
Nah, bro. This is episode 25, fam.
Yeah.
Two Urban Guys at the Movies. It's like a milestone. I know we celebrated our milestone last episode when we had, the live audience and people in the studio.
Yeah.
And what did we cover? Meet the Blacks.
Meet the shits.
Yeah. And everyone but me was dissing the movie.
Everyone hated it. I mean,
don't get me wrong. I didn't like it much either. But we needed a devil's advocate in the movie because it was disgusting how much nobody had its back.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I needed to have my Kep's back. But no, we got a good show for them today, fam.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Something a bit different as well. Still, one of them's a stand-up special.
We've done that before, though.
Yeah?
Remember, we did Chris Tucker.
Which was terrible.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say
terrible.
that.
Sorry, Chris.
Sorry,
Chris, but it was terrible.
It was pretty bad.
And this is better. I'd say this is a better.
Only a little bit. Now, let's delve into it. Let's delve into this.
Okay. I mean, so the stand-up special we're going to be reviewing came out around October time.
Yep.
Hopefully you've had a chance to check it out. And it's by a guy that's become a superstar, really. Really. He's done well for himself.
Comedic rockstar.
That's what I'm saying. He's done well. And that's the man, Kevin Hart.
Yep.
And we're reviewing Kevin Hart.
What now?
Yeah. So it's like, if you didn't know, Kevin done a stand-up special in a football stadium, which was a good look.
Was it Philadelphia?
Philadelphia Eagles, like 50,000 plus, I think it was.
Yeah, 53,000.
Yeah. That's big, bro. That's big.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of people coming to see you still.
It is.
And I mean, it's...
Pity the show didn't. I'm just saying.
It's what I'm saying. Like, Kevin, this is his last one, he said, isn't it? So he kind of...
He's lying.
Well, this is what he's saying, bro.
He's saying... do another one.
He's saying he can't go... no lower, like this is the highest it can get to.
No, it will be. That's the highest he can get, but there's no way he's not going to do another stand-up.
You think?
100%. I guarantee you he will take like maybe 5-10 year hiatus, not even 10. And then do one. About 5 years, I reckon, and he'll come back with another one.
If the career ain't going well, do a Martin where you just bring out the stand-up special when shit ain't popping out for you. Yeah.
Don't diss Martin, though. Martin's a big superstar, bro.
What was it? Okay, I'm not going to diss Martin. Like, I love Martin, but Blue Streak was a long time ago. Yeah?
Why you got to be all that?
I'm just saying.
To be all that?
I'm just saying, Blue Streak was a long friggin' time ago, bro.
I'm not going to lie. Right now, I'm in a process of watching Martin, the TV show.
Oh.
Like from season 1 through to 5.
Serious.
And I'm not going to lie. I've been laughing.
Yeah?
It's funny as fuck. Like, it's that old school 90s
old school humor. 90s humor. Yeah.
And Tisha Campbell's buff as hell.
Yeah.
Swear down. But anyway, we'll get onto that another time.
Yeah.
I want to delve into what now?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it was Kevin Hart doing his little stand-up special, not his little big stand-up special, and I mean...
sorry, it was Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Yeah.
I was reading that, and it was Lincoln... Oh, is that the name of the stadium?
Lincoln Financial Field, that's the name of the stadium still. So it's like, if you didn't know, it's a stand-up special, and he's also got a little, like a mini film at the beginning as well, which we're also going to talk about.
I have problems with that.
So, brother, I just want to hear because I know you had some things to say. So, how do you feel about this? Shall
I read the synopsis?
Sorry, read the synopsis.
Let me jump in with the synopsis. All right. So, comedian Kevin Hart performs in front of a crowd of 50,000 people at Philadelphia's outdoor venue, Lincoln Financial Field. Kevin Hart revealed that this would be his last stand-up special to be released. He announced this on the internet radio podcast Sway's Universe. He believes that once reaching the height of selling out an NFL stadium, there is nowhere higher for him to go and wants to end his stand-up specials at the peak of his career.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Okay, I'm not going to lie. Maybe he is. Because, to be honest, Eddie did the same with Raw, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I believe maybe he might stop.
So I mean, let's
Even though Eddie is coming back, I'm just saying.
Once again, that's for another show. That's
Yeah,
for another show. So I mean, what did you think?
All right, here's the thing, yeah. It was lackluster for me. I'll be honest with you. Okay, it's almost like, what are we talking about first? Are we going to talk about the beginning film or the stand-up? Because I want to talk about them separately.
Okay, let's go with the stand-up. The stand-up, yeah? No, let's do it as like... you're right. Let's do the beginning. So how did you feel about that?
To be honest, it was like, it never jumped off for me.
Yeah.
It was almost like it was supposed to be great, just wasn't.
Yeah.
Because it was almost like you'd done it before when you did... what was the other one?
I don't know. Let me explain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
You forgot, didn't you?
See, I
Yes.
did. Yeah.
I did that on purpose because I knew you wouldn't remember. Because nobody remembers. No, because real talk, it's almost like after Laugh at My Pain, he's steadily been going down in terms of humor. It's not as funny. Like, like Grown Little Man. Brilliant stand-up. Literally, that's how you come into the game. Arguably one of the best stand-ups ever of all time. Literally one of my favorite stand-ups. And then Seriously Funny, even better. Do you get what I'm saying? Seriously Funny is, for me, his best stand-up ever. And then Laugh at My Pain was like his first concert movie. And it was funny. But to me, that was it. It was almost like, okay, now we've leveled out. And then Let Me Explain. Don't like it. And then comes What Now? Even worse.
Wow.
Not that funny.
So you think it's been a decline? You think it's been a steady decline, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm talking about his humor. I'm not talking about his superstardom. We know he's gotten bigger.
Definitely.
But in terms of funny, me laughing, like, I remember watching Seriously Funny and laughing out loud. Do you remember that time when all the men then watched it? One time we all watched it together.
It was at my house, my old house. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, that was hilarious, bro. I was like, I didn't know that this dude could do this. But then I watched What Now? I'm thinking What Now was going to blow my socks. Like this dude killed it. Not so much.
What was it for you? Was it the material itself?
The material.
Okay.
Because
start with it. You said you wanted to start with a short, so let's start with a short film beforehand. It's like a parody of James Bond.
Yeah, it didn't work.
He's James Bond.
Yeah, it didn't work.
With Halle Berry.
Looked old as fuck.
I didn't want to say it.
I know you didn't. I said it for you.
Fam, she looked terrible.
She looked terrible.
And
do you know what jars me? It was almost like, watch out, I got Halle Berry.
And it's like,
it didn't
too
work.
It's too late.
It was like, dude, you should have got Halle Berry 10 years ago. You should have got Halle Berry just after she did Swordfish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Swordfish,
Monsters
Halle
Ball
Berry.
years.
Yeah.
Not now when she's had 17 kids
Serious.
and every dude has dropped her. We don't want to see Halle no more. She's not that heavy no more.
She's not.
This ain't Boomerang.
Yeah, no.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah. I genuinely was surprised how bad she looked.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, real talk. When she came on the screen, and there was like, and I knew it was about to be a watch out moment because you know how they directed it. You knew it was like, watch out,
we got
someone special, a great cameo's coming up, and it was like, is that it?
Wow. No, I'm not gonna lie. She didn't look great, and
her mixed race side is coming up. Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
That's right. I said it. I'm joking.
Wow. No, straight.
No, because it's like, she's 50 now, right?
Is she?
She's 50 now.
Wow.
But I'll be honest, I thought she looked better than that.
I mean, for 50,
Halle, I still
she
love
looks
you,
good.
but damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For 50, she looks alright.
Man, go check out and see what Diana Ross is taking, and what's the other old lady who looks amazing?
Tina Turner
or Sade, who's 60 and bad as fuck.
Yeah. But Halle been through a lot. She's been beaten a lot. She's been dropped a lot.
Was it David Justice whooped her ass?
Yeah.
Actually, no, sorry. Let's start again. Wesley whooped her ass first.
Oh, was it Christopher Williams? It was Christopher Williams. It was Christopher Williams.
What, Christopher? Who deafened her? Was it Christopher?
It was Christopher.
I thought it was Wesley.
Wesley has specifically stated it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yeah, I didn't do it. It was Christopher.
Wesley.
It was Christopher.
Okay.
I'm dreaming Williams.
I'm dreaming.
Don't wake me.
So she woke him. That's what was about her. She woke him and he whooped her in the ear.
And he whooped her.
And made her deaf.
I don't think she's still recovered from that.
I don't think she has. So Christopher Williams, Wesley Snipes. So who was after that? David Justice.
Yeah.
Then Eric Benet.
Yeah.
And then who?
Sadik.
Then the white dude.
Yeah.
The white dude. I can't
Oliver Martinez or something like that.
I wasn't thinking about him. And then another white dude.
Okay, yeah. So it's just been a downhill, like Kevin. It's been a downhill. So they got something in common.
They
to
got
be
a lot
honest
in
with
common.
you.
Bruv, seriously, you're going to hate me for this. But the single most funniest scene in the intro was your favorite actor. Don the G Cheadle. Don't tell me he wasn't hilarious.
The thing is, like, he was okay.
Nah, don't say that.
No, he was, bruv. He was okay, but He looked old as fuck. He looked old.
He looked about 84.
Yeah.
Like, I swear down. Like, he did. Them wrinkles were popping. Like,
He made Halle look young.
Yeah,
but
really.
like, he was kind of funny. But
Bro.
my thing with Don is always, why didn't you get someone else? That is how I feel about Don every time I see him. It's like, you could have got someone else and it would have been funnier. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. Why couldn't like Chris Rock have done it or something? Like, just someone in it. Like, someone else could have done it.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying, innit? Like, he was fine for what he was supposed to do. Like, he serviced the show or whatever. But I think he just looked so old, and I liked what the Kevin disses that he was giving him. Like,
Bruv,
like that was funny. That was funny. I like seeing Don get this, but it's like, I just thought, why you, bruv? And I'm not gonna lie.
But that's just because you don't like him.
That's because I don't like him.
But you can't
still.
take away from the fact that he was hilarious.
I wouldn't say
when he jumped on the table to fight him, bro.
He was funny.
Like,
he was funny.
The disses and no, it was funny.
He was funny. He was funny. He was funny.
Like, Sudeikis was a bit underused.
Yeah, that was
I
pointless.
didn't. It was almost like, watch out, I know these people.
Yeah,
but
I can get him in.
You didn't use anybody.
No.
And the Halle usage wasn't enough.
No,
it was like,
no.
watch out, I got Halle. To be honest, I would have been more impressed if he got Elise Neal or
Yeah,
somebody who was funny. I don't know,
someone.
just another woman who's funnier. So,
But it was the whole
do you know what?
Hollywoodness of getting Halle Berry in
That's
it,
what I'm saying.
because
And that's
you're not
why
going to
he's
get
on
much
Cheadle
bigger
as
than
well.
her, to be honest. So then that's why he got done. But
Yeah.
I think the whole beginning short was
lackluster,
a
really
bit
was.
pointless. And
It
then
really
you know
was.
when they tried to parody Denzel
Equalizer.
Equalizer, 18 seconds, blah blah. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't.
No, Kevin.
It didn't really.
Kevin.
Yeah, it just didn't really take to it, and then went straight into the show, and that was the tone. It was almost, it set the tone for a bit of a lackluster show,
Bruv. Because don't you think that intro was almost like a build-up to something that just didn't explode?
Yeah.
That was my problem.
Yeah.
This intro was amazing in terms of the jump up and shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope, but I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this ain't enough. Kev, this just, I didn't feel it,
like,
bro.
Like, the intro was good. I love the tune Young Dro, We in the City. That's a big song. That's what he came up with and all of that. But it's like, I don't know, from the first raccoon joke. You know the raccoon joke?
I'm sorry, like, I
Bang,
love
bang.
Kevin, but it wasn't.
Like, if you ain't seen it, there's a joke about a raccoon that he kind of keeps referring to. And it was one of them ones, you know what I liked, Kevin? Always, because as he said, his jokes come from real life, if you kind of go on saying. This one was so far-fetched that it was almost like, if you're going to go far-fetched, make it funny. It wasn't funny enough.
Do you want to know my problem with Kevin's humor, the way it's gone? I don't mind him telling these life stories, like these real things that happen, and then turn them
Embellishing
into
them.
humor.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I don't mind it.
Okay,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand what he was doing with the raccoon story, because he always has an animal-related story.
Yeah, okay,
You know, like when he did the ostrich.
Yeah.
or the emu when it was
Yeah.
running next
But
to
this
the-
wasn't funny.
This wasn't
though.
that.
This wasn't
that.
funny.
But you know what I've realised Kevin's doing? And it's part of the reason why Kevin's popular. And I hate saying this because I don't like shooting down a brother, because he is doing well and he's dope. But I think he caters to like the white people too much. Because his humour's a bit too...
Watered down?
Yeah.
watered
like,
down.
Kevin, like, you're a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, and one thing I notice is Kevin's naturally funny.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like you telling these jokes are taken away from your natural funniness.
That's true.
These jokes sounded too written, almost like thinking about watching Real Husbands, and I watched Real Husbands again just the other day, and I was like, just Kevin's naturally fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He don't have to do much to be funny.
He don't.
Him in interviews, he's friggin' hilarious.
Yeah.
Some of his interviews are better than his stand-up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just him talking.
And I think because this was the opening joke, it took a while to get going. It just took a while to get going. I personally...
Maybe he was nervous.
I don't think it was, brother. I think he
show.
thought it was funny, but then even the no shoulder joke. Did you like that? You know when he was saying about if a woman who's got no shoulders,
funny, but
it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
It was just kind of.
I wasn't really laughing until you know when he started talking about his son and how his son is
With
like
the
the Batman shit. That was kind of funny.
Still.
And the
But still only kind of funny.
Yeah. And the black. I like the black girl, really. You know how he kind of got people saying it, really.
But again, that was another. All right.
It was a throwback. It was a throwback.
It wasn't
but
as funny as that.
no, it wasn't. It just wasn't.
as
But I
funny
thought it
as
was funny. I thought it was
Again, catering to the women.
Yeah,
always
yeah,
catering to a market, and that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. He's a great marketer. He's that guy.
Yeah.
He's got great marketability.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows how
yeah.
to do it, and it does
Of course,
work.
of course.
You can see the women. They vie for that. Kevin.
Yeah,
They're like, give us something else that we can do that we can join in.
Yeah. Give them the sayings and stuff.
Yeah,
but it wasn't really.
It's not enough. Like, bro, okay, I don't want to diss Kevin because he's good. And like I said, I like his past stand-ups, but I can't put him up against Bring the Pain or Bigger and Blacker or For What It's
His
Worth.
early work, his earlier ones, I think they do.
I'm talking about this.
Oh, no.
I'm not
This-
talking about because I've already said his others are classics.
Yeah. This
He has
one,
got
no.
classics.
This one
is not a classic.
No, it's not a classic. It's not as
bro.
classic. But it was almost like a swan song for my stand-up career. That's what it felt like, and it's almost like the jokes. It's not taking me this long to get into a Kevin Hart special. Never taking me this long. But I was smirking. Wasn't laughing. I was smirking.
Do you know what's? You see, let me explain. His intro film was much better than this.
Yeah. That's
You know
true.
what I'm
That's true.
And I understand where he got it from because obviously everybody got this whole concept from Eddie.
Yeah,
Eddie did it first when he did Raw.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And to be honest, no one's topped it yet.
No, not really.
One's topped
Not
it
really.
yet.
Not
And do
really.
you know why? In a sense, Eddie's a genius because in Raw, he's not even in the beginning.
That's true. It's him. It's young Eddie.
Do you know
It's
what I
young
mean? It's
Eddie.
young
Yeah,
Eddie. Someone
yeah.
playing him.
Yeah,
and it helped
yeah.
tell a story. And it's almost like I wish that others had taken that blueprint a little bit more literally and done something more closer to that. Because
Yeah.
when Kevin did it, he's put himself in it, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, I don't know, like literally.
It was the same old shtick.
It was
Stick.
it was
really
literally
was the same old.
Real Husbands.
Yeah, it was.
It was
but
Real
on
Husbands.
a lower level. And you need. The good thing about Real Husbands is that he vibes off them man so well. If you kind of go on saying everyone, Dwayne Martin, JB Smooth, and all of that, they bring a little something to it. But this one, it was just all out in the air, man. And Hallie couldn't pull off the comedy.
No.
The part when he was supposed to kiss her and all that, it was just a bit lackluster, bro. It was just lackluster. I mean, like, would you recommend people to watch it?
You have to see it because it's like you said, it's his swan song, and it's a big concert movie. And to be honest, the best thing about it is his outfit. I love what he was.
Yeah, that was sick.
That's really it.
Yeah, and too much fiance jokes, I think, as well. There's a lot of fiance jokes.
What happens if you break up with her now?
Yeah, fam. I'm not gonna lie. With the other wife. Yeah, it was a lot of fiance jokes.
Yeah.
One thing I did like that I thought was original was the background kept changing in accordance to the jokes. I like that, and I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. That was very original. I thought. But then again, there's nothing wrong with it being such a scripted show. But I thought it brought something to it, and when he had the little backgrounds, I thought it brought a little something to it. Gave it a little something. Yeah, it's just a little something. It's just a little something. But
I'll tell you one thing. This is what I was going to say earlier to you. I watched Kevin Hart, What Now, All Access. So that was behind the scenes of the build up to the concert, like the documentary.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I like that better than the film.
Wow.
That made me appreciate him more.
Okay.
Because you get to see the build up, you get to see him setting up the arena.
The
stadium.
Yeah.
And when he's directing and telling the producers and directors what he wanted to see. He was really like hands on. And watching that and seeing the emotion, like when he went to South Africa, because obviously it was a world tour. When he went to South Africa, when he came to England, when he went to Europe, Belgium, Germany, all that.
So it follows him around the whole tour
around
and all
the
that.
world. And to be honest, bruv, that I appreciated even more. Like I was getting emotional for him. Like, you know, when he shows that scene when he was in Madison Square Garden. And he says like, this was my dream. And I can't believe I achieved it. I felt that for him. And in that regard, that's why I rate him.
And it's the biggest comedy tour ever. Yeah. That's what they're saying, 151 shows. That's a lot.
I'll hold him on that. I'll hold him up for that. That's sick.
Yeah.
And the fact that, in fact, aside from how big it was, it's the fact that this is a man that set out to achieve his dream.
And he done it.
And for when you can actually stand on the stage and say, this was the stage I wanted to stand on. I've gone from them little stages to this humongous
football
stage.
Field.
This is what I wanted to do. And I did it in my hometown. And that's freaking amazing.
It was.
And for that alone, I give him props.
Okay, so would you recommend people check it out?
Yeah, definitely. Go see it.
And
but I didn't like it. Everybody else might, because you might like those type of jokes and, you know, the long stories build up to nothing. Not me.
Even the Starbucks joke. And, you know, I'm not going to hone in on different jokes.
No, leave it.
As a whole, it's worth watching.
The Starbucks joke was all right, but it kind of dragged a little bit. But it was all right.
Yeah. As a whole, it was all right. It was all right. What would you give it then out of 10?
All right. Oh, shit. Can you remember what we gave Chris?
It's got to be about 4 or 5. I couldn't see myself going higher than that.
I'll give this maybe 5.5, 6.
I'm going to have to concur with that, to be honest with you.
6.
You'll laugh at a few things. No, you might find it funny, fam.
Some others may.
But I think maybe because we're comparing it to the other stuff.
But we're allowed to.
Yeah, we're allowed because it's your own catalogue, innit? Like, so we're not comparing you against Eddie. We're not comparing you to Martin, blah, blah, blah. Or Dave Chappelle, nothing like that. This is your own shit. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll go 5.5. No, I'm going to go 6. I'm just going to go 6. Right, 6. Yeah?
So, Kevin Hart, what now? 6 picks out of 10.
Yeah.
Looking for the perfect place to hang out and record your music? You just found it. White Hut Studios is a professional recording complex based in Croydon, South London, that's perfect for creatives who are looking for a perfect place to produce their future hits. White Hut Studios can help you craft your project to meet and even exceed your expectations. You can work with our professional sound engineers, producers, and songwriters to execute your ideas and achieve industry broadcast standards. For contact details and more info on this amazing recording complex, log on to www.whitehutstudios.com. Yo,
we're back.
We are back.
And I mean, we're going to carry on the Kevin Hart theme when it comes to the urban classic.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, it's actually like, remember when we had to check how old it is, but it's surprising how old this here film is. This is literally like, I think it's Kevin's first feature film, innit? Is his first one?
Shit. Was it this or was it, what's the other one? Soul Plane?
No, it's got to be this because Soul Plane came out after that.
I'm joking now. This was his first.
Yeah. This came out in 2002, bro.
Yeah, like, to be honest, though, this is how you come in to the game.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean,
it's quite interesting how I think people forget how many people Dame Dash has helped in their careers.
That's true. That's true.
He set off a lot of people.
He did.
Do you know what popped into my mind when I was watching this? Because I was thinking, shit, this is Dame Dash's movie. Like, obviously Jay-Z or whatever. But Dame Dash started Kevin Hart's career, or helped Kevin Hart's career, and Dame Dash basically put Victoria Beckham into fashion. A lot of people forgot that.
Wow,
she was the face of Rockaway.
That's true.
At one point. That's how she got into modelling.
Wow. And
do you get what I'm saying?
She's gone clear with that now.
Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was just like a little sidestep, digress. But yeah.
So, I mean, this is like Kevin Hart's first feature film. This was the original, fresh Kevin Hart, straight like out of the box Kevin Hart. Why was his voice so high in this film?
Seriously,
as well?
It's hilarious.
His
He's mad young.
Is mad high.
What is he, 14? This nigga young in this
but
movie.
he done more because he was like 22 or something like when he done it.
Seriously.
21 or something like that.
This film is rinsable. This film is funny as fuck.
And this film, if you ain't seen it and if you don't know, it's called
Paper Soldiers.
Bang.
Seriously, this is arguably his best film. Imagine that.
Definitely. I would say that.
Arguably his best film.
It's one of them. It's one of them.
Like, okay, his funniest films. Let me say that.
One of his funniest.
His funniest.
Because I think it was the first time he'd seen Kevin in it, really, on this type of platform, this type of stage, and the jokes were funny.
It was him.
The shortness, you know, his whole short. Yeah. I'm a little guy. I might get.
But it was all of that, and him with Beanie Siegel was so like the contrast of the two characters was dope.
Yeah, it was.
Nori is friggin' hilarious in every scene he's in. He's only in a handful of scenes. Even there was a scene, we'll get into it in a second, but there's a scene with Kevin Hart and Stacey Dash. Yeah. And she so could not firm the laughing. Do you remember the scene? I think it's at the bar when he drops the money or something. And it was almost like
she blatantly laughed.
Yeah, she blatantly laughed. Like, you guys should have cut because she laughed. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly the scene you're talking about. But let's get into the synopsis so people know what it's about.
Right. Paper Soldiers follows an overeager burglar named Sean, Kevin Hart, through the ups and downs of his short, stressful career. Already on parole, but faced with the power being turned off and his child forced to eat nothing but cereal, Sean convinces an older thief, Derek Capone Lee, to train him. He soon finds himself caught between his angry girlfriend, Tiffany Withers, his incompetent would-be criminal friends, and the neighborhood sociopath with a hair-trigger temper, Beanie Siegel. That's him in real life. But, yeah, that's hilarious. So, I always thought this was weird. You see the guy who trained him, His nickname is Capone, but Capone is
from
in the film.
Noriega.
Is in the film.
Capone Noriega.
I always thought that
it
was
was
weird.
It was weird. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
sorry, I
lie.
always
I'm
thought
not
that was
gonna
weird.
lie. But I mean, bruv, it's jokes. Let's just be
Bruv.
real. It's jokes. It's jokes.
It's
From beginning to end, it's jokes.
Do you know when they're in a barbershop and it says, was it? She got a tattoo, left cheek or right cheek? Left. And he tries to say it like he's so sure. And then Nori's just like, I'm going to call this bitch right now. And he's like, no, I'm playing. Like, why is he such a liar in this film?
Straight liar.
But he's good at it.
Bruv, the best is still at the bar when man orders the beer. Then it's like, why are you bringing me beer? Go get the Chris.
And
the
dude's
guy's face
face.
like,
He's
fam,
like,
you
what?
ordered
just
this.
asked me to bring you this. Bro,
Fam,
that's
you just
funny.
ordered this, fam. Like, that shit was joke.
No, in the beeper shop. with his brethren, and he says, "No, let me play that at the owner. Let me play that." And as soon as she walks in, get the fuck out of here! Go! and then she's like, "Calm down." Like, like, what are you whining for? Like, it's not even that serious. Like,
That shit was funny,
was
bruv.
funny.
I'm not gonna lie, and it's like, cause I hadn't watched it in a while. Scene after scene after scene.
yeah,
It's funny, bruv.
It's funny, bro.
I don't actually think there's a shit scene in
nah,
that film,
bruv.
bruv.
I really like this film,
And it
like,
leaned heavy on Kevin, but
Yeah.
he was able to hold that shit up
He
from
did,
day.
he did. And obviously Beanie Siegel's Beanie Siegel, so he's like, obviously, to be honest, he was playing himself.
Yeah,
let's be
yeah,
honest.
Ball Street
He
Bully.
was basically playing himself.
Yeah,
Like, sometimes I was
yeah,
even thinking, like, does he know the cameras are rolling?
Yeah,
Like, because I was thinking, like,
yeah.
I bet they wanted to cut and do that again. Only
Yeah.
because he might have actually punched someone up in real life. Like, do you know what I mean? Because Beanie
Why so
was...
many kicks as well? Man was kicking everyone on
No,
the
but
floor.
That was funny. You know the first switch with the dude outside the barbershop? He said, yo, man, that's my man Stu. And you just see him walking up ready to punch someone up.
With the
I was like, dude.
with the BD Siegel theme tune.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
my
yeah.
name,
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was
Hard.
heavy. That shit was heavy. That actually made me go draw for that tune,
Yeah,
bro. I used to
nah,
love
that
that
was
tune
hard.
still.
That was
And
so
Stu,
hard.
like, wasn't it
Stu,
Stu?
Stu,
Yeah,
yeah,
Stu
Stu.
was jokes, bro.
Stu was
Stu
jokes.
was jokes.
He's an
Then when he
arsehole.
goes and beats up the guy that beat up his baby mother and all that, like, he was
Nah, bruv.
He killed
you know
it.
One of the sickest scenes that Beanie did. And this is what I'm saying, like, no, Beanie, you're either a very good actor or that was just you.
Yeah.
Because you know the part when he sees his girl, Pam, at the bar
Yeah.
with the dude.
Yeah.
And he walks up to him and, like, he literally goes, and he's talking to her,
Yeah.
but he's standing right next to the dude. Saying, what, you gonna make me kill this nigga right here? I'm like, nah, allow it. I'd be praying, allow that. Why is dude
guy was
talking
like,
to the girl
"Cut."
and poking me in my head?
cut pace. Like,
It's like
is
beans.
this
Is this-
supposed to be happening?
You
Are we
know-
rolling right
innit?
now?
Do you know
Like-
we're acting, right? Beans is scary in that movie,
Yeah,
bro.
he was.
It was too real. Too
and
real.
I think, like, you know what? For, like, one of them Rockefeller movies, it was a good cast as
probably the
well,
best
bro.
one. It's probably the
Yeah,
best
the
one
good
they've done.
cast. His boy,
Yeah.
what was his name?
Well, what's his name from Paid in Full?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was thinking of Capone's boy.
No,
the
he's,
robber.
the guy
Birdie.
that, Birdie, that's it.
He's
was
hilarious.
joking. He was joking.
He's funny.
He was joking it. The
He's
white
funny.
boy was
The white boy is
joking
funny
it.
as well. See the opening scene with the three of them where they got to play for disses.
Yeah.
That
was
was
sick.
funny.
That was sick. And, like,
And I got real big teeth. That's
the
hilarious.
brethren from the beeper shop.
No,
You see
come
when they
on,
do
bro.
that robbery.
Come on. Personally,
Oh,
that
mate.
might be the funniest scene in the film for me.
Seriously.
Bruv, why are you riling yourself up? Why was he getting himself angry? No one had said or done anything. And he was talking to
no
himself.
cops, there was no
There was no
nothing, fam.
cops. There was no one.
And then man was like, nah, you lot, they got caught in it. Like, I'm gone in it. Like, loudest in it. I'm gone.
They got caught.
Like, shit. That shit was
And he
funny.
was just drinking. He was getting himself twisted.
Pure 40 drinking.
Bro.
Then when he drove right past him,
He looked me right in my eyes. Oh, shit.
that shit was
That's
hilarious,
funny.
bruv. That shit
That's
was
funny.
hilarious.
Kevin
like,
killed that. And
Yeah.
that. I even know who that dude is. He's a comedian,
Nah,
I think.
I don't know.
But
But
he's funny.
he was funny, man. He was funny
should've got
still.
more work.
He should have.
I mean, I know he's been like another Rockefeller movie. I think he was in Death of a Dynasty. I think
Okay,
he was in
okay,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
everybody was in that. Even Kevin was in that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Have you watched that?
No, I don't actually think
It's-
I've watched it.
It's good but lame.
Okay, yeah.
It's actually good but lame.
It's a parody of the whole...
of the real life thing, which ended up really happening, which is quite weird.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's even weirder because if you watch it all the way to the end,
Mm.
you actually see real Jay-Z and real Dame Dash come in.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was just after Aaliyah died.
Okay, yeah.
So they come in and they say, yeah, this film was just a parody of our real life. It's not real. We're never going to fall out.
Wow.
We're cool forever and
Fuck
this rock
me.
forever. Literally a year later.
Wow.
Done. Go watch it. It's kind of eerie.
Yeah, bro.
It's kind of eerie when you watch that film. And yeah,
Fuck
Kevin Hart's
me.
in it. He's funny in that as well.
Serious. I mean, I gotta say though, this film has arguably the worst ever rapper cameo. Memphis
I knew
Bleak.
you was gonna say that.
Who the fuck?
Nah.
What?
I used to diss
And then
it.
I look at the camera. Why did man look blatantly at the camera, fam? And my thing is, how many takes did that take then, bruv? And you still ended up with man looking at the camera. Like, he said, who the fuck won't want, that's your catchphrase, and then looked at the camera. And everything he said was a rhyme. Damon was actually joking at. Damon was joking at.
Dame's funny in everything.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny
Dame's
dude
in
anyway,
everything.
in interviews
You
and
need
everything.
to watch Death of a Dynasty.
Okay, he's
even
funny
funnier
and
that.
he's funny.
But I like him in this.
Bruv, the Memphis Bleak cameo was absolutely
really don't like
horrendous. Fam, don't do your catchphrase, then look at the camera. You've taken me out of it already.
You're right, it's true.
Who the fuck? What? Is that okay, guys?
No, but
and then he
Dave
looks at the
and
camera.
Kevin saves him.
They don't. You're done, innit? From you look in the camera, you're done. I'm sorry, you're done, fam. That's rookie mistake
No, but
there,
when
bro.
Kevin gets pranked because the gun's at his face, don't you think that's funny though?
Fam, it was funny, but why are you looking at the camera, bro? That's all I'm saying. Like, don't look at the camera. If you're gonna come in and say some shit, say it, but then don't look at the camera afterwards.
No.
That's some weak shit,
Bleak is
bro.
not built for this.
Nah, he was. That's why he never got another role. That's
true.
why he
He
never done
literally didn't.
anything
He literally
further.
didn't.
Like,
even Tai was in another.
serious, bro.
That's crazy.
He just didn't work in it. I'm sorry, like,
Yeah.
but it was, and the weird gratuitous Jay-Z cameo as well. That was a fucking gratuitous cameo, man. You see when they rob his house and he's just, they looking at him and he's just robbing it, knocking his head.
And
I love Jay, but that was
studio.
gratuitous. But you didn't even need to do that.
It was
And
like
then
a watch out.
Yeah, it was. It was. Then
robbed
Jay-Z made money
Jay-Z's
off
house.
us.
Yeah.
Jay-Z made money off us robbing him.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I thought it was a bit stupid. But other than that, classic, bro. I actually think it's a classic, urban classic, bro.
Yeah, I think it is.
Of the newer school hood movies.
Yeah.
The
I
post
like
2000 movies. It's up there, bruv. It's up there in terms of comedy. It's really up there. I'm not gonna lie.
I really like it. Like I said, I love Dame Dash. Like, I actually think Dame Dash, I wish he could do more because I really think he's actually a good actor.
He is.
In the little pieces that he does, he's actually good. Like, even that scene when he was like, "Don't worry, we're gonna get you to the studio soon." We're gonna get you to the studio soon.
Yeah, that was funny.
But I watched State Property as well the other day. 'Cause remember, he's in that as well.
Yeah.
Hilarious in that.
He's funny.
And
he's
that's
funny.
supposed to be more serious, but he's still funny.
Yeah.
And in Death of a Dynasty, that's actually a comedy.
Yeah.
You need to see the parody of the character he's playing.
Okay.
If you get a chance, everybody go watch Death of a Dynasty. To be honest, it's on YouTube. You can actually just watch it. It's on YouTube.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah,
okay,
but it's worth watching.
Okay,
Just go watch those 3 Rockefeller films back to back. And I mean, again, you'll look at them and think they're kind of lame. But to be honest, Paper Soldiers is one of the better made ones.
I think Paper Soldiers was well made.
Yeah, it is well made.
Showed why Kevin has become a star now. Showed that he had that star power. Yep.
That I didn't even realize. You know, Charlie wrote the screenplay. Charlie Murphy.
I saw that at the beginning,
Yeah.
bruv. I saw that.
I didn't even know
That's
that.
weird, bruv. That's weird.
Crazy.
Why was he so racist? Why
Bruv.
was he so racist,
Nah,
bruv?
seriously.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
The water slap is the second funniest scene in the whole film. Bruv, why did he pour water on his hand to slap the shit out of Kevin Hart? And when he slaps him,
That was jokes. That was jokes.
man just looking at him dirty. It
Wipes the hand. Bang.
was like, and bam! And
Yeah,
Kevin's
that was-
crying
that
is
was
hilarious.
That was- even Angie Martinez, Little C's, the little cameo, Little C's.
I love Angie.
Angie done well in it. I think it, like, when the guy was like, she calling you, calling you a prison officer, man. Break out, break out,
man.
bro.
Take your chance, man.
And I think, you know what, like,
Oh yeah, Little C's had a cameo as well.
yeah, at the very beginning.
Husky Ninja Turtle. Like, that's what he called it.
And I think, like, you know what you got to give him props for as well. It's like, in the end, man got caught, and there was a message to it at the end.
Yeah.
Don't get into that type of B&E burglar and interim shit. Like, it was, they could have gone, because I had forgotten the fact that he gets caught and blah, blah, blah. So it was good they had a message behind the film, bruv, which I thought was kind of a good look, man. They didn't need to do it.
His voiceover's hilarious.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Buy shit. Don't rob motherfuckers. Nah, I think he was hilarious. I like what they did.
He was funny in that, man. He was funny. The voice was mad high, but it's definitely, if you ain't watched it, you definitely need to check it out. And you can see where Kevin has progressed to.
Do you know what's interesting? That was actually one of his better acted films as well.
Yeah.
If you think about the contrast in acting, it was better. Like aside from The Wedding Ringer, which I still till this day think is his best performance.
Yeah, you said that was his best performance. Yeah.
Like I mean, all the others are all the same kind of thing. He's basically playing the same character.
Kevin Hart playing Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
but you had a bit more range with the comedy in this. I get you. Yeah. And I guess this from then on, he kind of just honed in on what people found funny. It seemed like, but this was a good proving ground for how his comedy comes across, and I think. It's an excellent first role, bruv.
I think so, yeah. This is how you, like I said, this is how you come into the game, and he did it well. Yeah.
So, I mean, with Urban Classics, we go usually quite high picks. How many picks would you give this, bro?
I'll give this 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah?
Because I can rinse this. I've rinsed this.
Yeah.
I've watched it, you know, a lot.
And it's weird, bruv. I'm going to once again agree with you today, bruv. Like, 8.5. Because I was cracking up, bruv. Like, and every single scene was funny, bruv. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's just as funny as when we first watched it all them years ago. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And the other Robert Larry with his bitching ass. You know Larry? What's his name? Larry or something? Man's complaining the whole damn film,
and the disses that he's giving him is funny.
Back and forth. Their back and forth was joke. Still.
Yeah. That's
Beanie
funny.
done well. Like, and I think obviously off this, they must have said, you know what, Beanie, you get your own role off this because you smashed this, bro. He actually done well.
Did well. We carried him so like.
Bruv. Yeah.
Beans was supposed to be the next big star.
It was. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. And you know this was supposed to be a serious film originally, Paper Soldiers. It was a serious script that they made a comedy, but
they needed to.
I
don't think we would have believed it. If it was serious. It would have come across too much like a wannabe hood movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But how it dropped. It was perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
They picked the right person because Kevin did well. He carried this film. 100%. 100% carried this film.
Comfortably on his shoulders, bro. Like easily. And this is what started his career. So I mean, if you're a big Kevin Hart fan, you probably should have seen this by now. But if you ain't, please go check it out, man. This is literally some urban classic shit, man.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, man. So I mean, look, we come to the end of the shows. You guys might have realized if you listen.
Yeah.
Regularly, it's a shorter show, but we want to give you more, as we said, you know what I'm saying? And I think, once again, you got to... We like to mix it up. You kind of get what I'm saying? We do, as two urban guys, you was telling me about some shit that's coming, and I got excited, bruv. So I'm just waiting for New Year's. So
I'm not giving them none of it.
You ain't going to say nothing, but...
Next show.
Yeah. Let's just say the change to this format is not the only thing that's going to be happening with the two urban guys.
You're going to get gassed.
Serious. You're going to get gassed.
Because I'm gassed. He's gassed. We're gassed.
Racco gassed, blood.
Racco.
So, I mean, if people want to shout us, as usual, where can they do it?
Twitter and Instagram. That's at urban_iPlayer.
Yep.
Go check us out.
Go check us out.
I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna stop shouting out at two urban guys.
Yeah. We're just gonna stick with at urban_iPlayer.
Yeah, we need more followers on the Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, man. Shout out, follow. We follow back and all of that.
Yeah, we do sometimes. And please follow us. We need more followers. We're almost at 10,000. That's 10K.
We could be by now. By the time
we might be by the show. By the time the show drop, we might be at 10K. Please follow us. We're looking for more followers. We're trying to grow this shit. We've got some new shows coming for you under two urban guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be big, bro. It's gonna be big. Yeah. So I'm Enigma,
and I'm Kwame,
and that's the two urban guys
at the movies.
Peace.
Two urban guys at the movies.